Top 5 Wooden Skyscrapers. Wood reaches new heights. Here are the 5 most outstanding wooden skyscrapers. Around the world, wooden skyscrapers are either being designed or already gracing the skylines of major cities. Here's an overview of the greenest, tallest, and most fire-resistant wooden skyscrapers. Wooden skyscrapers are emerging as sustainable alternatives to traditional steel and concrete structures. Modern wood materials are as strong as steel, but significantly lighter, enabling the construction of both large and tall buildings. Massive wooden structures offer architects a unique opportunity to develop innovative buildings that surprisingly can be more fire-resistant than conventional skyscrapers. This is because modern glulam, used as the skeleton of wooden skyscrapers, chars on the surface when it burns. The charred outer layer acts as a barrier, preventing the fire from penetrating deeper into the wood. Steel, in contrast, begins to deform at around 550 degrees Celsius. As a bonus, these towering wooden constructions provide a comfortable indoor climate. Number 5. The High Jumper. Earthquake-proof Japanese giant, standing 350 meters tall, the W350 wooden skyscraper would be the tallest building in Tokyo if completed today. However, its inauguration is planned for 2041. Designed to withstand the earthquakes that regularly hit Japan, this colossal structure will be a hybrid of wood and steel, with steel accounting for just 10% of the materials. The remaining 90% will consist of 185,000 cubic meters of wood, equivalent to about 8,000 typical wooden houses. Height, 350 meters. Completion year, 2041. Country, Japan. Number 4. The record holder, world's tallest wooden building, is fireproof. The 86.6-meter high Ascent in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, is currently the tallest wooden skyscraper in the world. Housing both retail spaces and luxury apartments, the building stands out for its fire safety. Its structural Glulam columns, made of parallel laminated boards, can withstand direct fire for at least 3 hours. Another material, Cross-Laminated Timber (CLT), is used for the floors. Height, 86.6 meters. Completion year, 2022, USA. Number 3. The construction model. Robots to stack large building blocks. Can robots build a 300-meter tall skyscraper? That's the plan for the Oakwood Timber Tower in London. Wooden pillars, boards, and floors are expected to be installed largely by industrial robots at the construction site, in a process as automated as factory assembly lines. The design involves using 2.5 by 7.5 meter wooden modules to build each floor according to a standardized assembly process. Height, 300 meters. Completion year, to be determined. Country, UK. Number 2. The Pioneer Norwegian Tower enters the history books. At 85.4 meters tall, Mjøstårn entered the Guinness World Records in 2019 as the tallest wooden skyscraper. However, it was surpassed by the American Ascent in 2022. Located by Norway's largest lake, Mjøsa, the building was constructed using cross-laminated timber and glulam columns, with a prefabricated wooden facade. The top 6 of its 18 floors use concrete slabs to stabilize the structure and prevent swaying. Height, 85.4 meters. Completion year, 2019. Country, Norway. Number 1. The Climate Hero. A house of cards combines humans and nature. Architects at Austria's Studio Precht have envisioned the farmhouse, designed as a green oasis in the heart of cities. Shaped like a towering wooden house of cards adorned with plants, this skyscraper aims to tackle climate change and the lack of nature in urban environments. Prefabricated cross-laminated timber modules with built-in plant boxes will enable residents to grow vegetables. Height, to be determined. Completion year, to be determined. Country, Austria. Now trees reach the sky. Wooden skyscrapers, the future of urban architecture. Wood and skyscrapers are not two things we usually associate with each other. However, in just a few years, 300-meter-tall wooden skyscrapers will rise in the world's major cities. Thanks to new technologies, this eco-friendly material has gained strength comparable to steel and concrete, and, surprisingly, even surpasses them in some ways. If you think wood is only suitable for log cabins and playhouses, it's time to rethink. In Perth, Australia, a 191-meter wooden skyscraper named C6 is set to become the world's tallest timber building within a few years. However, this record won't last long. Engineers are already designing wooden skyscrapers exceeding 300 meters in height. These innovations make wood a strong competitor to traditional building materials like steel and concrete, delivering significant environmental benefits. But there's another compelling reason you might prefer living and working in a wooden skyscraper: personal safety. Concrete and steel, a climate challenge. In 1885, the home insurance building in Chicago, standing 42 meters tall, became the world's first skyscraper. Built with a steel and iron framework, it set the standard for skyscraper construction, with concrete and steel dominating urban landscapes ever since. For instance, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the tallest skyscraper in the world, was constructed with 39,000 tons of steel and 330,000 cubic meters of concrete. However, the environmental cost of these materials is high. The construction industry is responsible for about 11% of global greenhouse gas emissions. Extracting iron ore and sand for steel and concrete involves massive diesel-powered machinery, further increasing carbon emissions. In contrast, wood is climate-friendly. Trees absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through photosynthesis, storing the carbon in their leaves, branches, and trunks for centuries. Revolutionary wood materials. Wooden skyscrapers owe their feasibility to advancements in engineered timber. These materials make wood strong enough to rival steel and concrete. 1. Cross-Laminated Timber, CLT. CLT is made by gluing several layers of wood together, alternating the grain direction. This technique enhances wood's strength, making it suitable for walls, floors, and structural elements in tall buildings like Mjøstårnet in Norway and Ascent in the US. 2. Glulam, glue-laminated timber. Glulam is used for load-bearing structures such as beams and columns. While it's slightly less strong than steel, it's significantly lighter and easier to transport, requiring smaller cranes on construction sites. Fire resistance, a surprising advantage. Wood's biggest perceived weakness, its flammability, is addressed with materials like Glulam. When exposed to fire, the outer layer of wood chars, forming an insulating barrier that slows the fire's progression. Unlike steel, which can bend and collapse at high temperatures, wood retains its structural integrity. Hybrid construction methods, combining wood with concrete or steel, offer the best of all worlds. For example, the C6 skyscraper will use 7,400 cubic meters of Glulam and CLT, accounting for 42% of its material, making the building carbon negative. Beyond skyscrapers, wooden wind turbines. Wood's potential doesn't stop at skyscrapers. Swedish company Modvion is building wind turbine towers from laminated veneer lumber, LVL. In 2023, they constructed a 105-meter tower, which is lighter and stronger relative to its weight than steel towers. Modvion believes that, in theory, wooden towers up to 1,500 meters tall could be constructed. The tallest planned wooden structure is the W350, a 350-meter skyscraper, scheduled for completion in 2041. This will not only be the tallest wooden building in the world, but also the tallest skyscraper in Tokyo. Wood is no longer a material of the past, it's the building block of the future. Would you want to live in a wooden skyscraper? What are the biggest risks, do you think? Or is this a sustainable alternative for the future? Please comment below. If you found this interesting, please consider to click like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps. Thank you so much for watching. We truly appreciate it. We wish you a great day.